Hello there. Jumping on to talk about federal student loans and COVID times, you don't actually have to be making your payments right now. And so I want to make sure we are being very intentional with this money that we are setting aside, hopefully, or if you lost your job, maybe you're not setting money aside. But either way, what to do about these payments, what to do about these loans during COVID. So we are not required to pay them at the moment. As of right now, it's not until September, but assuming it will change again in the near future, what you want to do is you want to think about, is my income the same? If your income is the same, you theoretically should be making your exact same payment. And I would actually be challenging you guys to pay more since you can still afford your payment and we aren't going out to eat as much, we're not traveling. Your normal life expenses are actually lower. And so since you can throw that money on your student loan, you're actually tackling your principal, which is the amount of money that you owe, and you're not accruing interest right now, which is a game changer. And so by being able to not only make your regular payment, but by also paying extra on that amount that you owe every month, you're actually lowering your principal the amount that you owe over time much more quickly, like a lot more quickly than you would normally when you're accruing interest. So if you still have your normal income, be setting aside money and extra money if you can. And you can either choose, it's up to you, to throw it actually at your debt every single month, or you can actually save that money. What I see a lot of people doing, which is really smart, is you save that payment. So you're not actually making the payment, but you're saving that payment, you're earmarking it, and you're setting it aside. It's kind of like a temporary emergency fund. That way, if you did lose your job or something did happen with your finances, you still have that money set aside and you can rely on that. An emergency is not a trip that popped up. It is not your car needs new tires. Those are not emergencies, but I'm talking a true COVID emergency. And so yes, either continue to make your payment or set it aside in case you're nervous about your job situation or your income. And then once you are required to make payments when things open up again, you would throw that big sum of money that you've been saving up every single month and you would just throw it all at your debt, one big payment. We're talking thousands of dollars, reducing the principal that you owe to be able to pay off that student loan even quicker. Okay, if you're one of the unfortunate souls that lost their income, I'm right there with you. If you are reduced income, maybe it's not all gone or reduced hours, what I want you to do is I still want you to only set that money aside. I don't want you to be sending it towards your federal student loans at the moment, because I want to make sure that you're able to pay your rent, to buy groceries, that kind of stuff. Things happen, totally get it. Again, that money isn't going to be set aside for things that aren't emergencies, but in case you totally lose your job or in case you're barely paying rent, I don't want you to be paying extra, quote unquote, because it's not necessary, to your student loans if you're not even making your rent payment. So make sure you are thinking about your situation, how your income is, if it's a federal loan, or am I required to make payments or not? And then just make sure you're intentionally following a plan. Are you making those payments? Are you setting it aside? Are you paying extra? Are you just paying enough to get by once things open up again? So, and remember, these are only for federal student loans. Contact your loan service provider if you are not sure if it's a federal loan or not. But all your other loans, you're required to keep making the payments. So don't miss out on that. You don't want to tank your credit score or hurt anything with your finances because you thought it was a federal loan and it wasn't. So there you go. Good luck, you guys. And let me know if you have any questions.